you ever wondered just how far down we could go if we tried to dig to the center of the Earth? What's the deepest hole humanity has ever made? And what stopped us from going deeper? Today, we're diving into one of the greatest underground quests of all time. Grab your helmets. We're going deep. The Earth's surface may feel solid beneath our feet, but beneath it lies a world so extreme no human has ever seen it. From the crust to the mantle, the outer core, and finally the inner core, we're talking about more than 6,300 kilometers to the very center. But could we ever actually reach it? In 1970, during the Cold War, the Soviet Union launched an ambitious scientific project. On the frozen Kola Peninsula, they began drilling what would become the deepest hole in human history, the Kola Superdeep Borehole. It wasn't about oil or gold, it was about knowledge. By 1989, after nearly 20 years of drilling, they reached a depth of 12.2 kilometers. That's deeper than the Mariana Trench and almost as deep as the cruising altitude of a commercial airplane. But here's the twist. That's only about 0.2% of the way to the Earth's core. So what stopped them? Heat and pressure. Temperatures at that depth reached 180 degrees Celsius, way hotter than expected. The rocks became more like plastic than solid stone. Equipment failed, progress slowed, and eventually the project was abandoned. Even though we didn't reach the core, the Kola borehole gave scientists priceless insights. They discovered microscopic fossils 6 kilometers below the surface, unexpected rock types, and evidence that water exists deeper underground than we once thought. It changed how we understand our planet. Technology has come a long way. Today, advanced robotics and heat-resistant materials might allow us to go deeper. Private companies are exploring ultra-deep geothermal energy, aiming to drill up to 20 kilometers into the crust. But reaching the mantle, let alone the core, is still far beyond our capabilities. Let's take a quick tour. The crust is where we live. It's up to 70 kilometers thick under continents. The mantle is thousands of kilometers deep and made of molten rock that moves slowly over time. Then comes the outer core, a sea of liquid iron and nickel, and finally the inner core, a solid metal ball hotter than the surface of the sun. Let's imagine. What if we actually reached the center of the Earth? We'd face crushing pressure, extreme temperatures, and magnetic fields so powerful they affect our entire planet. Even if we somehow survived the journey, we wouldn't have anywhere to go. Gravity would hold us in place, and we'd be stuck, floating at Earth's heart. So why do we keep trying to go deeper? Because every meter down tells us more about earthquakes, volcanoes, climate change, and the origin of life itself. The Earth's secrets are hidden below, and even if we never reach the core, the journey itself drives science forward. The Kola Superdeep Borehole may be sealed, but the human spirit of exploration is far from buried. The question isn't just how deep we can dig, but how far we're willing to go to understand our world. What do you think? Will we ever reach Earth's mantle, or even the core? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more wonders of science and nature. Until next time, stay curious.